Alright, so this video is going to show you how you can set up your Windows Phone Marketplace account. So there's a couple of steps you need to do to get your account set up and verified. First thing we need to do is navigate to dreamspark.com. We'll just do that now. So .com, .co.nz both go to the same URL. Once you're at the DreamSpark site, you need to sign in with a Windows Live ID. So if I click on sign in at the top right, I'll have the option to sign in. I've already got my Live ID set up and ready to sign in, but if you don't have one, you can easily create one by easily just clicking the sign up button here on the left. But I've got one, as I said, so I'll just sign in with my Windows Live ID. Once we've signed into DreamSpark, you'll notice that there's a column on the left here that gives you the options to go through to get set up on DreamSpark. So DreamSpark is a student program that provides you access to a lot of our developer designer software for free, including access to a free marketplace account. So you need to get set up on DreamSpark first before you can go and set up your free Windows Phone marketplace account. So let's get verified as the next step in this process. And once you're here, you can select the country, which in this case will be New Zealand, and you can select how you want to get verified. So in this case, it'll be verify as a student, and then you'll be able to select one of these three options. Now, some of you will be able to select get verified through my school. Most of the universities in New Zealand have access to DreamSpark, so you can use this option. If you don't and are unable to get access to DreamSpark, then just send us an email to nzedu@microsoft.com. So that email address again is just nzedu@microsoft.com. So if you send us an email to that address and let us know that you can't get access to DreamSpark or are unable to see your school, we will sort that out for you. Essentially what you will get if you are unable to get sorted through your school, you will use the activation code option here and plug in the activation code that we send you and verify. Once you're verified, and if you had the school option, you would just essentially choose your school, the university, the polytech you attend, and plug in your email address for your institute, that's your student email domain, and they will send you a confirmation email to that account to make sure that you are actually from that institute. And you would just need to click that to come back to this page, which would say congratulations, now you're successfully set up on DreamSpark. So if I click on the home link now, you'll notice that I'm all ready to go. I've downloaded, I've verified, and I'm essentially ready to download software and set up my Windows Phone Marketplace account. So if I click on the Windows Phone tab, there's a couple of bits of information here you can read through to understand what you need to do to get the tools to start building your Windows Phone applications. On the number 2 part, the register on your App Hub, you have the details here to create your registration account. So if I click on App Hub registration, it essentially sends us to the Windows Phone registration page to get set up. So in here we just need to go through and select New Zealand for the country and fill in all the fields here. So account type will be student, and you'll notice here that you've got these terms of use for App Hub. So some of you should actually see this terms of use App Hub. So this is very important. If you don't see this when you get sent to the registration page, it either means that it hasn't quite set up yet, it hasn't quite activated your DreamSpark account to get this set up on the Windows Phone Marketplace site. So you may need to come back later, maybe within a day you should be able to come back and you should see this option. But if you don't see this option, there's not really much point continuing till you do, because you won't be able to actually activate your student account. In the case that it doesn't happen within a day, then again email us at nzedu@microsoft.com and let us know. We're there to help you. Most of you, as I said, will be able to see this process and go through the terms of use and check the box there. Click I accept, and at that point all you need to do is go through the process of filling in the fields. So in here I can go and fill in My fields. Again, it's good to use the same account just to make things simple. Same live ID account. Give it a number. Some of these fields are optional. Now the publisher name is the name that will be identified on the Windows Phone Marketplace. So it's the name that you will be identified by when people are trying to search for your applications. So for example, if you were to go to the Windows Phone Marketplace site, the Windows Phone Marketplace site, and search a publisher name such as Mohit Singh, we'll notice that Mohit Singh's got several apps up there that we can download and play with. So it's important that you make something simple, something that's easily identifiable for you. So again, creating something that's not familiar can make it harder for people to search for your application. So in here I can just go with Ryan T, and again, optional for the website. Once we go next, we'll just have a couple options here to choose an image to display on the forums and so forth, and you can change this later on, but at this stage we'll just use some of the default ones provided. You'll need a game tag, and this is a requirement again if you have an Xbox Live account. So the best idea here is to sign in with the same Live ID if you've already got an Xbox Live account. If you don't, you just need to plug in a Xbox Live ID that can be potentially used later if you need to integrate Xbox Live into your account. So let's just go with Ryan T. I should check availability just to make sure. So it's not available. So when you have your game tag, you can go next. You just have to remember that the publisher name and the game tag cannot be changed once you've set up your account. So you just need to be aware of that when you're setting up your account. So sometimes some of you may encounter this page where an error has occurred for some reason. In this case, the best thing to do to see what's going on is to click on the App Hub, the image up the top here. That'll take you back to the Windows Phone main page. So if you look at the URL here, create.msdn.com, that is the main link for the Windows Phone website, marketplace, tools, everything associated with Windows Phone. So just to check what happened if things did time out and did not actually complete, you can go to My Dashboard. You'll notice you've got Xbox and Windows Phone. Click on Windows Phone. And what you'll notice here is you are all set to go. So you've got submit new app. In this case, if you're at this point, you're completed. If you haven't, if it's not complete, it will actually tell you that you've missed a step and you need to go back and complete it. But in most cases, you should be able to go straight to this home page once you've actually completed, and we'll give you a success once the actual marketplace registration process is complete. So that's essentially setting up your Windows Phone Marketplace account and getting it set up to deploy applications, and that's a quick walkthrough. So definitely encourage everyone to go and set up an account. If you're a student, it's free, so it's a big plus if you've got if you are a student studying at a New Zealand institute. If you are having any problems, as I said, the email nzedu@microsoft.com, just email us on that link, on that email address, and we will be able to come back to you with a solution to your problem. Thank you.